Good afternoon, dear students, members of the Faculty of Agriculture, guests, experts, examiners, and officers of UAS Bangalore. Welcome to the valedictory function of Science Week and PG Student Symposium 2021. This is one of the festive occasions of University of Agricultural Sciences Bangalore, where the opportunity is given for the students to partially meet the requirement pertaining to the academic research. And UASB is one of the universities in India where the student symposium is made mandatory. And during the symposium, students are given opportunity to share their findings, and the deliberations are made, discussions are made, and even the outcomes of the discussions are taken as a lead for making certain policies also. And in this Science Week and PG Student Symposium, we had more than 104 PhD students shared their research findings, and we made continuous deliberation for the last 3 days, including today. And we made a lot of outcomes. And these outcomes are certainly going to help the other students to pursue the research, and even other research scholars and academicians to pursue the research further. And during this time, we had plenary session from eminent personalities across India, across the world. They are our alumnus, and they had enlightened the students as well as the faculty members. And this is the time we need to wrap up, and we have to listen the wrap-up remarks from the Dean PGS. I invite the Dean PGS, Dr. N. Srinivasa, for your wrap-up remarks. Over to you, sir.
Sir, unmute ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Okay, unmute.
It is unmuted only.
Is it okay now? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Audible.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to just put before you the proceedings of the UASB Science Week 2021 PG Student Symposium. It was organized between 27th to 30th September 2021. And during this, actually, as Dr. Bendarlal was mentioning, this symposium is composed of the presentation by the students, outgoing doctoral students associated with the plenary talks and also the keynote address. It's a sort of experience for the outgoing students to showcase their results, a part of their result. And also it will be an exchange program or interaction for all the faculty and also the students across the different disciplines. To begin with, we had an inaugural program on 27th September. Actually, this was started with a keynote address by a well-known scientist, Dr. Subra Hegde. He actually, before that, I wish to mention that during this Science Week program, we have the keynote address, and we will have 3 plenary talks. In the first keynote address, it was addressed by Dr. Subra Hegde, and he actually delivered a lecture on science-based biotechnology regulations and US perspective. And actually, it was well connected by the faculty and the students of the entire university and also other institutes. There were 398 participants. He briefed about what is the status of genetic engineering and also how it should be a way forward. Actually, there was a good interaction, and he was also able to give some clues on policy matters with regard to biotechnology regulations in the Indian context. And the next day, on 28th September, there was another plenary talk, Science for Society. This was actually delivered by Dr. Shiva Makki. He was actually an economist. They were research economics in World Bank. And he was from the Ohio State University. And he delivered talk under the theme Science for Society. And this talk was very interesting. That was actually titled Science and Economic Development. And also he was able to give the hints and also how this science can help India to achieve its potential growth in the field of science and also the more relevant to agriculture. And the next day, on the 29th September, under the theme Excitement in Science, we have a talk by Dr. Kalidas Shetty. He was a professor of plant science, North Dakota State University, Fargo, North Dakota, again from US. And his talk was very exciting, and it was actually a title, Systems-Based Understanding of Global Challenges and Solutions. And there were 301 participants connected online. And followed by, on the last day, 30th September, the theme was Opportunities in Scientific Agriculture. This was addressed by Dr. Sharmila Rudrappa. She is a professor of sociology from Texas. And her address was on it was on a historical impacts of famine and agriculture in the princely state of Mysore between 1884 and 1945. And this was about, actually all these talks were very motivational and inspiring. And also they shared, all these speakers were all proud to say that they were all the proud alumni of US Bangalore. And also they shared their experiences and also, and all these addresses, the plenary lectures in the morning session between 9:30 and 11:30 was followed by presentation by PhD students, doctoral students. And these doctoral students' presentations were on 4 major theme areas and comprising of different departments. And to evaluate the presentation of the PhD students, we had actually requested the external experts. And under the crop improvement, we had the experts from genetics and plant breeding, Dr. Prakash Kuchanur from US Raichur. For crop physiology, Dr. Koti from US Dharwad. For biotechnology, Dr. Nandish from IIHR Bangalore. For seed science and technology, we had Radhika as expert from Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. For crop production, again, we had K.S. Jagdish from US Dharwad for agriculture microbiology, and Dr. Manjunath BL from Hysarghatta, Bangalore for agronomy, Dr. Devagiri from Shivamogga for forestry and environmental science, Dr. Ganesh Murthy, IIHR retired scientist, IIHR Bangalore for soil science and agriculture chemistry. For horticulture, we had an extra expert, Dr. Angadi from Dharwad. Similarly, for the crop protection, we had the experts in the different disciplines. For agriculture entomology, Dr. Sunita from US Dharwad, the Shamrao Jagirdar for plant pathology from Central University of Pondicherry, and for sericulture, Dr. Sannappa from Mons Gangotri, Mysore. And the last theme, it is comprised of the agriculture extension, agriculture economics, and food science and nutrition. We had the experts from agriculture economics, Dr. P.K. Dikshit, retired principal scientist, Bangalore. For agriculture extension, Dr. Dolly from US Dharwad, and Dr. Kanchana for food science and nutrition from Madurai College. And just I want to narrate what has all happened in the presentations of the PhD students. And as it is being shown, we had the doctoral presentations under crop improvement, crop production, crop protection, and social sciences and others. On the day 1, we had 7, 7, 7, and 6. Totally, there were 27 presentations from all the 4 themes. Followed by the second day, we had 34 presentations from across the 4 themes and the 15 disciplines. And the third day, we had 32 presentations. And the last day, today, it was 11 presentations. And altogether, each day, and the first day, we had 27, second day, 34, the third day, 32, and fourth day, 11 presentation. Altogether, 104 outgoing doctoral students presented their part of their research work. And added to that, apart from this science aspect of Science Week, we also had the entrepreneurship, that is the innovative startup programs invited from the undergraduates and the postgraduate students from US Bangalore. This was held on 29th September from 11:30 onwards. And it was also formally inaugurated by our Director of Education, Dr. Narayan Swamy. And for this program of creative, innovative startups in agriculture was coordinated by Dr. K.M. Harini Kumar and associated with Dr. Bharat Prasad. And we also had a good juries from academics and also the government organizations and also the private enterprises. Dr. Satish Shivachandra from Agri Business Incubation Center, Bangalore. Dr. S. Balasubramanya, Senior Consultant, Department of Electronics, IT, BT, and S&T, Government of Karnataka. And Dr. B.K. Kumaraswamy, Managing Partner for Prestige Seeds. Altogether, there were 31 applications. Actually, it was screened. And final for presentation, there were 27 concept notes were presented, comprised of 11 from PG students and 16 from undergraduate students. And all these teams, both under UG and PG students, actually they mentored by our experienced faculty members. I think this is about all the proceedings, and also all our students enjoyed the plenary talks, and also the PhD graduate, outgoing PhD students. Also, they made their very structured and also systematic presentation of their research, and they were also happy. And also the participating postgraduate students, they involved in the interaction, and there was a good interaction, and also the exchange of information and suggestions by external experts. This is what all happened on the last 4 days. This is actually, and also I want to just make a mention here that some of the experts from the under different themes, actually they appreciated the Science Week proceedings and all through, and also they also finally they concluded that it should be replicated by other university, and they will carry over this as a suggestion to their university or the institutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. N. Srinivas, for summarizing the overall events happened in the Science Week 2021 and giving the wrapping up remarks. The symposium is an open forum for the scientific discussions and deliberations. So the deliberation, discussions, and the debate are the phases of any symposium. And we invite the critical observations of the symposium, and we need the critical observations for improving further. The science always grows, and that needs a lot of critical and peers observation. And in this regard, we have a feedback session coming now. And as a part of this, first we will take the feedback and critical observation from the subject expert, the external expert who served as the examiners for the different the sections like crop production, crop improvement, social sciences, and others, as well as the other the sessions. So first, let me invite Dr. P.K. Dikshit. Is the retired principal scientist. He served as external expert and examiner for the subject agricultural economics. I invite Dr. P.K. Dikshit to kindly share your critical observations and feedback.
It is for what time? Hello.
Sir, you will be having 3 to 5 minutes, sir.
Agree.
You have 3 to 5 minutes for
5 minutes.
Thank you. Authorities of the university, Dean PGS, then all the persons who are concerned with this online symposia program connected with the Science Week, and the dear students. At the very outset, as our Dean PGS was also telling, it was a great feeling to be the part of Science Week organized by UASP. It still assumes a greater role when India is achieving the 75th year of independence. So an added color is being given to the Science Week. To commemorate this Science Week, a series of plenary lectures, keynote addresses, and symposia by students as very well given proceeding by our Dean PGS. I was one of the experts from agricultural economics for the social science group. As it is indicated, there were 21 students in this particular group. Though discipline-wise breakup is given by our Dean PGS, the gender-wise breakup, I am just telling you, there were 13 girls and 8 boys. That means there was plurality of girls over boys. With respect to my feedback about the conduct of this particular program is, I say with pride that since it was on online mode, all the people concerned, whether it is Dr. Usha, Dr. Ganesh Murthy, and their entire team, they so well coordinated, it didn't make an impression that we are talking online. So it was such a cordial and congenial environment. Hats off to it. Because when we just enter to the main room, then breakout room, then going to our individual, this thing, I think it is amazing, I'm telling you. I'm not simply appreciating, I'm only airing my internal feelings. Very nice. With respect to the presentation, as I told, there were 21 students spread over 3 disciplines. To give my first impression, the scholars, by and large, delivered their talk or their presentation in a befitting manner. The topics were wide-ranging, interesting, and were highly relevant. To that context, we should compliment the perseverance of the students, the guiding force of the department, and the facilities given by university, I think which was very well soothing one. Then, as I told, the particular presentation by students, as I told, it was well themed. They exhibited the good communication skills with replete with very good information. Of course, they could also exhibit their communication skill, analytical power as well, which is very well required for students. Of course, as all of you know, other division people also may say, when we are evaluating students' symposium, we should have our own criteria of evaluation. University very ably gave 5 criterion, and along the criterion, we evaluated. I can say out of 5 criterion, 2 or 3 criterion pertain to objectives and introduction, material method, results and discussion, then implication. This forms one part, for which we have given 60% weightage. Then the next 2 components were quality of slides, presentation style, communication skills, then utility of the work, then lastly, the interaction, question and answer, how they were answering. This occupied 40% of the weightage. On this parameter, we evaluated the students in an unbiased way, because there were objective scales to evaluate that. Of course, I am telling that the performance was of girls extremely was good. It excelled the boys. Remember, in my days, girls were not that much excelling. If that was the case, I would not have occupied this position also. So it is a matter of great pleasure that the girls performed extremely nice. When I was analyzing the scores, I just saw this 60% weightage, methodology, introduction, and conclusion. In this, there was not much of a difference between girls and boys. They exhibited their maximum skills and perseverance. The difference came in communication skill and question and answer. Girls' quality of PPT, then their presentation style, their confidence with which they were answering was really good. That is why girls could score more marks in the presentation. Of course, the difference between the best and the worst was hardly 4 marks. The minimum marks was, let us say, 5.5. The maximum marks was 9.5. So in that way, we had a range of 4 marks difference. But I'm telling with confidence and happiness that students performed in a nice way, and it should give a springboard for their research to be taken at a higher level. Then finally, I will take 1 minute. When we are evaluating, you know, it is agricultural economics, it is extension, it is food nutrition. All these people have to evaluate the different. So I'm very happy to say that there was a total agreement in the marks of the judges, though it was conducted online. When we do it physically, we used to discuss and put the marks. Here it was online. Still, it was completely agreeing. That is a very satisfying factor. So finally, I say it was a very unique attempt done. We are very happy with the conduct of the symposia. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my views. All the best to the students and the best of luck to the university. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. P.K. Dixit, for exciting and inspiring feedback. And we are happy that our system impressed you very well, and you felt you got a very good feel that you are attending a real symposium. And thanks for your good words about our team members for giving you the right opportunity and to do the right evaluation. And also we are happy that your remarks about the girls coming forward and they are performing in an impressive manner. And thanks a lot for giving this impressive and inspiring feedback, Dr. P.K. Dixit. Thank you. Now I request Dr. G.M. Devagiri, Professor and Head, Department of Natural Resources Management and University Head, Division of Forestry and Environmental Sciences, University of Agricultural and Horticultural Sciences, Shimoga. Dr. Devagiri, please.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. I will not take much time. Indeed, these 4 days was actually a marathon scientific discussion. It was, I think, is so far in this post-COVID, it is the longest session and the days that I have took a part in these scientific deliberations. First of all, let me thank the Dean PGS and the authorities of US Bangalore for giving me this opportunity to serve as an external expert. And my next, actually wishes goes to all the students who have presented their PhD research work in a very befitting manner. I congratulate on behalf of our the team from the crop production, which mainly comprised of Dr. Ganesh Murthy, Dr. K.S. Jagdish, Dr. Angdi, and Dr. Manjunath. So all of us, we sat for these days and we took part in the presentations. To my experience, I think all the presentations were really fantastic. So the crop production, the division that comprised of the agricultural microbiology, agronomy, forestry, and environmental science, soil science, and agricultural chemistry, horticulture, and totally there were 33 presentations, and of which the maximum were agronomy, and then microbiology, and then SS and AC, followed by the forestry and environmental science and horticulture. So in my opinion, I think no one is less or no one is great. All work and all the presentations were really excellent and superb. In spite of all these, the hurdles due to pandemic, I must appreciate the efforts put by the students as well as their advisory committee in completing their research work. It is really commendable. And it was, I think, for all the students, what I feel could have been very challenging, because I have also seen our university MSc and PhD students, so how much they have struggled in order to carry out their maybe field work or the lab work. And it is really commendable. And the areas of research are really wide ranging. Of course, crop production is a very kind of a diverse, it comprises of diverse disciplines, which actually, when you take agronomy, nutrient management, weed management, nanotechnology, horticulture, the growth, yield performance, then agriculture microbiology, very interesting work under the agricultural microbiology, for which our one of the expert group member, Dr. K. Jagdish, as well as Ganesh Murthy, and all, they have given a wonderful sessions. In fact, Dr. K. Jagdish is a well-known microbiologist, and rather he was also our, the mentor. And under forestry and environment science, also excellent work like the diversity, lake diversity, and the impacts of urbanization, then biochar, greenhouse gas emission studies. They were also very fantastic. And under SS and soil science and agriculture chemistry, also there were really wonderful work, and all the presentations actually were superb. And what I actually feel, as told by the crop improvement group, Dr. Dikshit. So there, actually in our case, especially in my evaluation, the difference was very, very minimal. And he said it is 4. I think in my case, it is 1.5 to 2. So that is the level of kind of a competition, as well as their presentations. Of course, in our group, even there is the gender equality in terms of number of boys as well as girls. Of course, some of the girls' presentations and their work was really excellent. And as far as the concept of this Science Week is concerned, I think it is the USB is the pioneer university. And even now the Shimoga is following the same path, and all other actually agriculture universities. So what we call here as a postgraduate conference. So that actually we are having it on the coming Monday. So this gives a very good platform for the students to share actually their research work, and also to get back the feedback, and to see their future line of work. So my one actually advice to all the students is, whatever the suggestions, maybe what or in all the groups to different students by different experts. So you kindly keep those sessions and look forward. That's what I have seen. Some of the sessions are really excellent, and that will help all the postgraduate students actually to improve their research work, and finally the outcome. What for all the, these kinds of scientific seminars or the conferences and all that, there is actually the message, take home message in each of these events. And ultimately that is for the benefit of the farming community. So as far as areas of research concerned, of course, there are need-based research works that the students have done, as well as there are some fundamental work. But what I see is there are some gaps in terms of research. Maybe it is just a suggestion to the Directorate of Postgraduate Studies, make a note of that. So I think none of the studies, they actually focused or addressed the issues of climate change and agriculture and forestry. I think that's one important upcoming area. Of course, nanotechnology, some studies were there. And the other important point is actually, when we talk about climate resilience agriculture, climate smart agriculture, and the agriculture which bears the climate risk. So it is agroforestry and one of the important land use practice. So wherein I think under agronomy, there are a lot of opportunities in order to study actually the tree crop interactions, their growth performance, how the tree are interacting with the crop, what is the economics and all that. I think this is the one, actually the research gap. And what I have observed and seen is the student interaction is very, very poor. I think it is a maybe the Indian phenomenon. I cannot say it's a global phenomenon. It is a Indian phenomenon, and especially maybe the Karnataka phenomenon. Our students, really their involvement in the interactions is very, very poor. I think in the evaluation pattern, we have to keep some marks for the students' participation. Here in PG seminar, we have made the students have to ask the questions, and they have to take part in the interaction. Then only they will get the marks. So I think that one thing the students have to open up, they have to interact, and it is always, what we say, actually the spirit of inquiry, definitely that helps themselves to improve their scientific knowledge as well in their future career. So I thank whole team of UASB for conducting this very, big event, I can say. When I logged in the first day, it was running in terms of a few hundreds, the participants. I was really surprised. And the concept of breakout sessions, as if I felt that I'm physically attending the conference. So I think the UASB has made best use of this technology. So I thank one and all. Thanks for giving this opportunity. Thank you, Benar.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. G.M. Devgiri, for giving this inspiring feedback. Yeah, and appreciating the students that they have done better in spite of the difficulties they had experienced during this COVID time. And also we take wholeheartedly that your observation, the research needs to be strengthened in view of climate change, as well as the students' involvement in the discussion. As you said, probably this could be one of the Indian trait why the students' involvement is less, but I hope in future such changes would happen, and we will encourage, even the faculty will encourage the students to interact. And as you said, one point that in case of assessment, the students' involvement could also be considered. So therefore, we can passively enforce the students for this interaction. Thank you, Dr. G. Devgiri, for giving this valuable feedback and inspiring the students. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Prakash H. Kunchanur, Professor and Head, Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding, College of Agriculture, Bhimarayan-Gudi, Yadgiri District. I request Dr. Prakash, kindly share your feedback, sir.
Thank you, sir. Ellargu namaskara. Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University, UAS Bangalore, all officers of UAS Bangalore, distinguished faculty and student friends. First of all, I am grateful to Dean PGS, UAS Bangalore, and professors of GPB department, Dr. Mohan Rao and Dr. S. Ramesh, for selecting me as one of the external evaluators for this year's Science Week.
Excuse me, Dr. Prakash, could you please enable your video? We would be really happy.
Actually, it is enabled, sir.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay. I feel UASB Science Week is a flagship program of UAS Bangalore, and many universities are trying to emulate this program in their own fashion, as Dr. Devgiri sir expressed it. And this should be continued in other universities as well. We feel in the University of Agriculture Sciences, Raichur also, we are having the postgraduate conference also. So coming to the feedback about the presentation made by all the students were very good, or excellent, you can say. So we found it very difficult to rate them actually. So I congratulate all the students and their mentors for their achievements. Through the presentation, we could come to know that the research work that is being carried out at UAS Bangalore was very or you can say highly advanced research, what they are carrying out, ranging from gene discovery to use of endophytes in agriculture and the product development and deployment in agriculture, specific varieties through marker-assisted selection or marker-assisted backcross breeding. So I compliment the faculty as well as the students for their dedication and commitment for the research. As expressed by Dr. Devagiri sir, the student interaction was very meager. So that has to be taken into account while evaluating the students, one thing. And the other suggestion what I have experienced is, not only me, the other evaluators as well. So it became very difficult for us to compare the presentations made on the first day with the presentation made on the third day. So what I feel, it is very appropriate to select to screen the students at department level and select the top 3 to 4 students for final presentation before external evaluators. That would be very appropriate. And I thank one and all for giving me this opportunity to be part of UASB Science Week 2021. Thank you one and all, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Prakash, for giving your valuable feedback. And as the previous speaker observed, the students' participation were a bit less, and I'm sure that the university will take care of those issues in the future symposium. Thanks a lot. Now I request Dr. S.S. Dolly, Professor, Department of Agricultural Extension Education, College of Agriculture, UAS Dharwad. Dr. S.S. Dolly, kindly share your feedback.
Good evening to all. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, UAS Bangalore, respected Dean, Postgraduate Studies, and all officers and my colleagues at UAS Bangalore. At the outset, I would like to congratulate UASB and team for such a wonderful and well-organized symposia, that too where the key players or the main focus was on the students. It was really indeed a very well-organized symposia, not anyway compared to any international symposia or conference. I found it very, very effective. I congratulate first. Regarding the presentations and the themes, it was really a learning experience for the expert. At least for me, I felt it was really a learning experience. Many a times we were finding the presentations clarity from the students only. So we have changed the role. It was a teacher role was taken by the students, and we were as a students. So it was also a very good experience. I hope at least I enjoyed that, being a part of this evaluation. And as Dr. Dixit said, evaluating papers of different discipline like economics and food science is again a challenge to us, and it was very interesting, and we had a very good interaction. Students, as far as students are concerned, they were excellent, and I could see that confidence level in them in their presentation. Of course, it was an opportunity for them to present as well as a competition. They were well guided by their chairmen as well as their team members. I found that spirit of competition among the students. They wanted to do very well presentation in all the way they present, the slides they make. Of course, for some, they might have found little bit difficult to cope up suddenly in such situation. But my appeal to all the students is, you take this as your first presentation before your teachers. Please continue this. The next conference call anywhere, you just take and present. Now that time you are going as an ambassador of UAS Bangalore and of Karnataka, and you must show the same competition there. It will be more pride moment for us. So I request, there would be conferences. So just don't take this is a mandatory. So you just came and participated and try to win the prize. You continue this, and I'll tell you that you will definitely succeed. Not only in India, you try even abroad. Regarding the evaluation, many have already commented it was very good, but only I have only 2 suggestions to make. If at all, if they're worthy, you may please consider. One, a small abstract of about 100 words along with the topic could also enlighten us about that topic, especially what is that they're going to present under that particular theme. There were some areas which are very similar, like crop diversification and commercialization, and these aspects, disaster management. So 100 words, because it's also an experience you are giving to a student to write such a small abstract. That is one. And rest all I found it was very well organized, especially the time. I think nowhere we exceeded the time. It was very much on time. 1:30 they used to close, and 2 you again start. I really appreciate Ganesh Purti, Usha madam, and the whole team. And another important thing I observed in this symposia is students were other room managers. Students were audio-video managers. So we are actually trying to give them an experience of a different role. That was again a highlight of this symposia. US Bangalore definitely stands as a model for such kind of symposia online mode. So because I think other universities are going to do it, and all these were doing in a physical mode, and now they have set a very good example, a model for such an online, but still like my other experts said, it is like almost a physical. So I did not find actually any errors, any lapses here. It was in fact we are under pressure. 1:30 you break for lunch and come back 2 o'clock. It is really difficult, and adjust our classes and all. There were some suggestions by some experts. We are just discussing, can it be in 1 day, so that we shall have more presentations and finish it off in 2 days, so that that also you can consider. Apart from that, I have no any suggestions. It was very well organized. I appreciate every member, and I thank organizers for giving me opportunity. It has been a very good learning experience. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Dr. S.S. Dolli, for giving your valuable feedback. And of course, your suggestions are taken into consideration. Our Directorate of Postgraduate Studies will be working on your suggestions. Thanks, Dr. S.S. Dolli. And now, in this Science Week and the Student Symposium, not only in this, in any university even, students are one of the important stakeholders. And in certain critical situations like COVID-19 and all, the university takes certain decisions to encourage and to enlighten the students without compromising the academic integrity and academic quality. So in this time, starting from the 2020 and 2021 here, we conducted the Students' Symposium and the Science Week online. And we wish to hear the feedback from the students. And first I call Ms. Tasmia Imtiaz, PhD scholar from Agricultural Microbiology. Ms. Imtiaz, please share your critical feedback.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the dignitaries, coordinators, and jury members for successfully conducting the Science Week 2021 online. And we found this forum very beneficial and inspiring, having expert speakers to deliver the talk from the United States, which would have been difficult offline. And the program was productive due to the breakout rooms, and the students were able to present in parallel. Apart from that, there were minor technical issues which were resolved immediately. And overall, it was a wonderful experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Imtiaz. Certainly, there were a bit of technical issue and we could immediately resolve. I would say that when we go for any new technology, there is a risk. When we are trying anything new, there is a risk and there is a fear of failure. But we don't have any apprehension because we have to learn from the failures, and certainly we could solve that immediately. Thank you for your critical remarks. Now I request Ms. Rekha N. Gonal, PhD scholar from the Department of Agronomy.
A very good evening to one and all. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the organizers on successful completion of this Science Week. Science Week is one of its kind. It's not just a mere symposium, but it also acts as a knowledge sharing platform wherein we are able to share the work done by us and also get to know the work done by our fellow friends from other disciplines. And also, by that way, we can gain new insights and new ideas. And when we get some appreciation by the external evaluators or the experts, it boosts our confidence also. So in that way, it has been very helpful. One point I'd like to make is it would have been better if the plenary sessions were arranged in the evening rather than the morning, because many of the students will be having their presentations up next they'll not be able to, or they'll be under some stress and maybe not able to give an ear to the talk. So that's one point. Otherwise, overall, it was very well organized, coordinated, and executed. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Gunal. Yeah, your observation is taken. I understand that, as I said in the beginning, this is a festive occasion. We feel this is a science festival, but maybe because you are in the queue of presenting, probably may not be, certain people, at least those who are in the queue, may not be able to enjoy these plenary sessions. So certainly this is a nice observation. Thank you for your feedback. Now I request Mr. Tinu Thomas from the Department of Crop Physiology to give your feedback.
Thank you, Dr. Benhala. First of all, I'm very thankful for US Bangalore for conducting this PG Symposia Science Week, because it actually helped us for a global outreach of our research, what is happening in our university. Globally, we could show what is happening here. And we could also get to know interdisciplinary research, what is happening in our university, because we are listening to the other people. And that also helped us to get to know what are the facilities available in universities, especially to carry out many research activities. And apart from that, participating in this kind of PG Symposia has helped us to improve our skills, especially our communication skills, as well as our presentation skills, because we are working continuously with our advisors for fine-tuning ourselves. And also, our juniors will be very much benefited listening to us, because they can also frame new methodologies and different types of techniques in their research aspects. And I have a suggestion from my parties, like it would be better if the communication regarding the Science Week would have been done through email, like the schedule and the link. That would have made it much better. And anyway, I like to congratulate all the organizers. It was a well-organized program, and it was a great learning experience for all of us. Thank you, one and all.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Tinu Thomas. In fact, we attempted an email communication to all, because there were around 800 people registered. And we used a private email service provider. Unfortunately, because of the bulk emailing, the account got blocked. That is a failure we experienced. And your observation is so important to us. And the next time we will be taking care. Maybe we will be availing the email service from the government like NIC, and we will address this kind of issues. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Now I request Mr. Ganesh Prasad, PhD scholar from the Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding. Mr. Ganesh Prasad.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this opportunity. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ganesh Prasad, PhD scholar from Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding. It is my pleasure to be a part of this Science Week 2021 and to present my research findings in this platform. This Science Week has helped me to revisit the data that I had collected throughout my PhD tenure and summarizing it and analyzing it in a presentable format. I'm sure this has helped many of us to evaluate and reframe the pace at which we are heading towards the completion of our doctoral programs. For this opportunity that this forum has extended to all of us, my gratitude to the minds behind conceiving and materializing this concept, and also to the organizers. However, upon discussion with the other groups, I got to know that there are some glitches regarding the time during the presentations was not notified to the presenters, which had to be wrapped up within a certain amount of time. I hope this will be considered in the upcoming Science Weeks as a corrective measure. Despite some other minor limitations, the Science Week has come up very informative and very well. With this, I thank the organizers for this opportunity to share my views on this. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Ganesh Prasad, for giving your valuable input. Now I request Mr. Nitish TD from Crop Protection Division, belongs to the Department of Agricultural Entomology. Mr. Nitish.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. I think I'm really blessed to be in this university. In such short notice, our faculties have arranged Science Week in a grand manner, though everything was virtual. If I'm right, this is the 4th time I am attending such an impactful PG student symposium. Sir, I have already enabled.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. So I think if this is the 4th time I am attending such an impactful PG student symposium, which covers wide domain areas, which include different disciplines of agriculture science. In real sense, I can say it was truly an outstanding mind-opener event, because I have seen the attendees and speakers who were the alumni of our university were invited for delivering all those plenary talks. So hats off to the organizers for arranging such wonderful sessions amidst pandemic situations. That's something highly appreciable. Similarly, there is a room for improvement in the future. What I observed is that we have not been given with any proper guidelines on how to make our PowerPoint presentation within the limited time and what things to be incorporated except slide numbers and time limit. Little bit of ambiguity was there, whether to include our advisory members in the slides. And some people has given a cracks of on their entire research work, and some people has presented a part of their work. So clarity was not there. So if you could have released a template mentioning all those requirements and specifications, it would have been a better solution to avoid that mismatch. So kindly consider this point. Otherwise, it is an excellent learning opportunity for everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Yeah, thank you. In fact, the guidelines, if there is some confusion, the guidelines, certainly we will be taking care of these guidelines. But however, with respect to the presentation, the University of Agricultural Sciences, Bangalore has put the presentation template slide in the website, and probably somehow you missed, I guess so. But most of the students have adopted, but still we take your observation very critically. And any guidelines to be refined to avoid any kind of, perceptual changes will be addressed. Thank you, Mr. Nitish, for giving your valuable feedback. Now I request Ms. Ratna V from Plant Pathology, belong to Plant Protection Group.
Thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity for telling my opinion. First of all, good evening to everyone. I'm grateful of being a part of this Science Week. I am also presented here, a part of my research work. From the sharing my research work, helped others faculties to sharing their knowledge regarding that work. So some expert will also in interaction section, it helped me to get back whatever the work I had done, and also what I missed in my research work while doing. And it also gave a great opportunity for us to know others work in different departments going on, and also what are the methods they followed apart from what we know. This will also help for the especially juniors if they have a good interaction with the presenters, and also along with the faculties, and also the expertise also are there. This will help for them to start their research and also adopt that method. And I have one suggestion that whatever the presenter published it in their MJS format, they have to present that one instead of presenting whole MJS, whole their thesis work, and also the stick on to the timings. This will help for the expertise to evaluate the student presentation. I hope so, because of this online, the students are not interacted, not that much, even very less. I hope so in next future that Science Week 2022 will be an offline, that will help for the students for interaction. And last, I would like to express my gratitude towards the university for, and also the coordinators for the systemic organization even in pandemic period. And also I wish all the participants for good luck for this future endeavor. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ratna, for giving your feedback. Certainly the evaluations, maybe if you had experience, if you have observed variations with respect to the format in which the students presented, maybe the whole PhD thesis or maybe a portion of this thesis, the evaluation must have done in an objective manner. That I can guarantee, I can assure you that the whole evaluation is done in an objective manner. However, this observation has already been noted by the authorities of our university. Certainly they will take this into the consideration. Thanks, Ms. Ratna, for giving your valuable feedback. Now I request Meghajit Sharma, Agricultural Extension Department, belong to the Social Science and Others Group. Mr. Meghajit Sharma, please share your feedback.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. So the opinion that I have for the Science Week 2021 is quite heartwarming, because we were not only given the opportunity to speak about our research work and to share scientific notions and thoughts, but we were also given the opportunity to represent our culture and society through our research. And it is a beautiful fact that we in this university are a collective of students coming from different backgrounds, different regions and states. And to have heard everyone speak passionately about their work was quite inspiring. And I also like to show my gratitude towards the experts, the faculties, and the organizers for telling us young minds who are venturing into this field of research that there is always room for opportunities, and we get the opportunity to learn, expose ourselves, and to improve ourselves through events as such. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your experience and stating your understanding that you are getting more and more exposure and opportunities. Thank you, Mr. Meghajit Sharma, for sharing your feedback. Now I request Tejasri HN from Agriculture Economics, belong to the same group, Social Sciences and others. Ms. Tejasri.
Yes, sir. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಾನು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಮೈಸೂರು ಜನರಲ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಪೇಪರ್ ನ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಆ ಡ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಕಾಪಿಗಳನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ 1 ವೀಕ್ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ವರ್ಕ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದೆ. ದೇ ಕುಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿ ಮೋರ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 15 minutes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅವರ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮೈಸೂರು ಜನರಲ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಬೇರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಬೇರೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಆ ಡ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ಕಾಪಿನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ 1 ವಾರದ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ದೇ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನನ್ನ ಪೇಪರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಿದೆ, ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಕಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ನನ್ಗನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ನನ್ನ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ವೀಕ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೆಂಟ್ ಇದು ನನ್ನ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ವೀಕ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಖುಷಿ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಲೈಫ್ಗೆ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ವೀಕ್ ಒಂದು ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲಿಡಿಟರಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಆಗಿ ಉಳಿತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ನನ್ಗನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಮೂರನೇದು ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಓರಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟರ್. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅ ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೋತೇನೆ. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಎವ್ರಿ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಂಪೇರಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್. ಈವನ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ difficult to compare between the students ಅಂತ. So with this science week ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಆಗಿದ್ವಿ, ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ವೀಕ್ ಬೇಕಿತ್ತ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ವೀಕ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಧೈರ್ಯ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಸ್, ಐ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದ organizers and also the technical team which has worked a lot. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Thank you, Ms. Tejasri, for giving the critical observations, and your concerns certainly will be addressed in future. And I thank all the external experts, examiners, as well as the student representatives for sharing your valuable feedback, and your feedback were taken so constructively, and that will be considered in future science weeks for improving the quality as well as the competency of the delivery. So the COVID-19, in fact, has toppled the whole world. The way we perceived the life is something different. We started exploring new techniques and new ways for the survival from this COVID-19. Then we started exploring new ways and new approaches for the subsistence. And now we are in the way of exploring some ways, some new approaches for helping each other. So the University of Agricultural Sciences, Bangalore started supporting each other even when the COVID-19 was in its peak. In the first wave of COVID-19, the US Bangalore started the Agri War Room. We started the online Krushi Mela. We started the online examinations. We continued synchronizedly along with all other academic institutions in India. We started and continued online education, online teaching, and also we conducted online science week in the year 2020. See, we, the university, will take any change. We are so flexible in terms of adopting new and novel technologies, and we have the courage. We don't have any apprehension. But however, when any new step is taken, certainly there is a risk of failure and there is a fear. But I say we don't have any kind of apprehension. We go forward. And we could do this only because of certain clear vision and a firm leadership. Our leadership, Dr. S. Rajendra Prasad, Honorable Vice Chancellor of this university, is behind us, and he is the driving force and inspiration for all these kind of new and novel approaches in sustaining the academic research and academic interactions, besides supporting the farmers. Now I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor S. Rajendra Prasad, to deliver the presidential address.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Bannerlal. So all my colleagues, Dr. Srinivas, and the most important thing is, the experts, my own classmate and the good friend of mine, Dr. P.K. Dikshit, and the externals, one Dr. Devargi and Dr. Prakash Kuchnur, and Dr. S.S. Dolly, So first of all, I would like to thank for accepting our, request and be a part of this Science Week program. And also all my dear students and the other colleagues, technical officers, and the people who are still 176 students are participating in this program. Really, I missed many of your presentations, but nevertheless, Dr. Srinivas has, summarized how it was started and finally what was the outcome and other things. But what I could see, and you could see the experts' comments and other things, it really, I appreciate the organizers. They have organized this program in such a way that there will not be any lacunas. Because, in this kind of program, there will be one or two problems will become. But here I couldn't see such kind of things. I compliments to all the people like, Ganesh, Murthy and other people who really helped, and also technical officer PGT. So I must compliment and congratulations. Before I would like to say a few words about this Science Congress, I take this opportunity once again to congratulate all my students. They are the part of, people who are to get the first place in our, the JRF Research Fellow. And we are retained the first positions, both in agricultural streams as well as agriculture engineering stream. So I would like to congratulate all the faculty and also the officers, most importantly, the students who are really work hard, and also the mentors who prepared our students by giving a lot of the exercise to them. So really, I compliment, and I wish the number what we have secured this time, that is 48 and 25. In fact, we are next to the IRI as far as the PhD is concerned. The IRI is the highest, second is ours. So we are proud of our students. So compliments to every one of them. This is the first thing. The second part, which I could see yesterday during the Vice Chancellor conference, again, great achievement has been made by our students. That is, highest number of the scientists who have joined the ARS is second highest is UAS Bangalore. The first highest is Pantanagar. The second highest is UAS Bangalore. Again, compliments to all our students. And the third point, which I would like to mention here, is the net examination passed. So again, here also at all India level, we are in the third positions. Of course, second and first positions, only one is difference. They only 109 and 108. So there also our students are done extremely well, third position. So like that, if I keep on listing, there are a lot of achievements have been made by our students. So thanks to our students and compliments. Probably to achieve all these kind of things, the programs like, Science Week may be the one of the factors, we like inspirations to our students in many fields since in the beginning. So that may be the one of the reasons what I also feel, and also the efforts of my faculty, efforts of my staffing and the supporting staff, and the most important thing is the students. Then today's program, what I could see, the observations which has been made by Dr. Our Srinivas. In the first day, he was mentioning about the talk given by Dr. Hegde, Dr. Subra Hegde. Really, this is an eye-opening for many of our students and also the faculty, how we should work on the GMO crops and other things, especially organic GMOs also it's coming. This one point. In fact, Shiva S. Makki, of course, I didn't listen, but I could, get the information from the, by the presentation of Dr. Srinivas. There was a good messages both from the Kalidas Shetty and Sharmila Rudrapanda. So I must thank them on behalf of the Agriculture University for sparing their valuable time and advising our students. Then the next part, which I would like to come, the evaluations and also the presentations by our students and the type of the problems they have selected. In fact, I expected from the externals what should be the type of the research program has to be done, whether it is up or can we think of still improving the selection of the research program. I expect from the experts. So this is one area our students need, especially the juniors need some kind of the guidance. When Dr. Dikshit has mentioned about the performance of our students, and also he mentioned one thing, that is girls. They are extremely well in the presentations, answering the questions, everything. So it is not only girls, even the boys also equally have done. Dr. Dikshit, even in the securing the highest number of gold medals, is from girls only. So nowadays, so that way, they are really doing a wonderful job, and thanks to them. And you mentioned, how we have evaluated and other things. It is really good. You see, you also mentioned some weak points. I think our students will take a note of those things and they will rectify in the future days. So other Dr. Devargi also mentioned about the excellent in every aspect, the presentations and the questioning, answering the questions. Even in the COVID period, they could able to do a lot of exercise and do their duty very efficiently, excellently. So thanks for all the comments which you have made. And also Dr. Prakash Kuchnur also has mentioned about the programs and the presentations of our students. So all credits goes to our students. And Dr. Doli also mentioned. Here, when Doli has mentioned one thing, it is a very, very important point which I would like to repeat. See, you are to students, you are the ambassadors of the UAS Bangalore. That means whenever, wherever you go, whatever the way you made a presentations today, your tempo should be same in the future days also, and it should be scaled up, not it should be down. So that will, uphold the image of the university. This is the word which he has mentioned. I think it is a good and take-home message for all my students. So that is being followed in many of our alumni, because wherever I go across the country, I could see their performance and also culture they have to respect the people and also remember the institutions. That is most important thing which they are doing it. I hope the present students also follow the same trend. Then regarding the timings, they also mentioned that time should be some more time should be given. I also agree with them. I think we may have to think in the next science week. Can we think of increasing the time for the presentation? Because this is a platform we have to give a lot of interactions. See, presentation is one part and the interaction is the second part. So today we have to listen and interact more than the presentations on the aspect which he presents. So that way, I think we need to think, I think the PGS will take a note of this. In the next day, we can rectify this one. Again, the students are also mentioned about the offline. Dr. Teja has mentioned, really good thing. In fact, when I received this, information from PG Dean, and I called PG Dean, Dr. Balu. So please come and let us discuss about the offline. Even I discussed this in the staff meeting. When we are doing everything, why not this also offline? So then finally, because some of the people are foreigners and other things we already notified. As a result, last moment changes may be difficult. So that way the students who are here, they say can join here, and the people who are outside, they have to be online. So that way we have, I think next year, Dr. Teja, next year, I don't think it will be, offline, online, it will be offline only, don't worry. So we will take care, because I also felt it, because whenever I look at the students and, speak, when I speak physically, when you are there, so my speech will be different. When we are in this one, it will be different, because I look at the audience, our view may change. So as a result, here also, I think we can go for that. That is one thing which I would like to. So as Ben Nirlan mentioned, most of our programs were we have made. So we are innovative. See, many people are saying the Krishi Mela, how you do it online? I said, then let us do it. Yeah, when everything is online, why not this one? And it was well received by the scientists, farmers, and also industry. Though it was a small number, but it was very effective because the people who are really interested, they come and join and do the things. So that way we are so happy. And many universities, Bagalkot University and also IIHR, they have followed us. You see, we are the beginners and followed us, and they have done better than us. You see, I must compliment, because when it is in the initial, we will get a lot of hiccups, but that hiccups can be minimized in the next step. So that means we have given to them and they have done a wonderful job. So that way we are the pioneers. Again, with respect to the other aspects, online classes, everything is fine. So that way we have done the justice. But I wanted to say a few words to my dear students. As in today, we have taught the students, to become a professionals. So professionals, we made you as a professionals. But what the corporate request, what the industry request is not the professionals. You have a different kind of, changes you have. They need what kind of things? They need a really power of skills you should have. So how that skills, that there are so many skills they have that you must inculcate. That is emotional, intelligence. There may be collaborative kind of things, and also adaptability. So many things are there as far as the skills are concerned. Now you start inculcating those skills, maybe through the mentor, maybe by looking at the others, or maybe through going for some kind of online classes or reading books. So these are all the things, this is the next options to you. Why I'm telling, today industry and the corporate sectors are expecting this more than the professional, this one. You have become a professional, you are technically very sound. At the same time, how to convert your technology into a service and the product, which mentioning every time, that needs a skill. So that you need to have it. Then another thing is, once what the professionals say, another point is adaptability and the learning mindset. Always our students, once we come the degree, then they throw the degree, okay, time, I can't read. No, that should not be. Your mind should be always thinking about learning. Because this profession is always learning process. As you learn more, then you grow fast and to the high level. So this is one thing which really required. Probably you have seen your own friends who are working in the, corporate office, or the executives, or in this, like engineering sector, softwares. Today they will be in this office. Maybe after 6 months they jump to the other office. How they jump? They inculcate a lot of skills and they try to imbibe, and they could adapt to the present situations. As a result, many people will opt to them with higher salary and they keep on jumping. So this is what the expectations of the industry. So accordingly, you have to equip ourselves for those things. That is one thing. Then team player mindset. Always this is, I used to tell, because today we have achieved the, scoring the first positions in the JRF and SRF race. Yes, it is not an individual effort. It is the efforts of the team, the teachers, the students, and the person who is helping them to read in the evening time, opening the door, closing the door, keep the students without any mosquitoes bites. See, these are all the things matters a lot. So this is what the team players mindset should be there in your. Oh, nanu annad bittu navu annadana enadru balsidre, I think we really go in a right spirit. Then innovative and risk-taking outlook. This should be there. Innovative. Always don't be routine. The moment you see some situations, yes, under that situations, how I can innovate. So what they need innovations, that you have to keep on thinking. Then the risk taking, this is most important thing, outlook. You see, always, if you want to achieve something, you should have a risk. Otherwise, there is no risk. There is no achievement. Therefore, you always take the risk. See, risk every time, the risk will give you almost the good results. I don't think there will be a negative with this one risk, because you know what kind of risk you have to take looking at the situations. So in that situations, the risk you take really give you the, good results. Therefore, that mindset will be there. Then most important the thing is the professional maturity. See, now till you complete the degree, you will be in the student mood only. And the maturity should be there, professional maturity. When the professional maturity is attained, when you start working, when you think, positive, or when you think something about the, your profession, what you have to be, how it should be. So that should be. I'll give an example of my son. See, he has completed the BA in computer science. Of course, he got selected online. And last month, that is this month, 3rd September, he has joined the job. So I was looking at his, the activities, how it was in the beginning, earlier, how he is now. So gradually he is getting the professional maturity and he's, I have to do this, that. That means once you take the responsibility, don't neglect the things. You should. I think the environment make you the more responsible and, think positively. So that way you have to be more professional maturity and result orientations. This is most important thing. So result orientation means the task which you are aiming, that should give the positive results. So this is the things which you need to, have it in your mind. This is what expectation from the corporates. Then another last important things, it is not only corporate sectors will require. Every part of your life, you should have this one. That is discipline and also accountability mindset. Discipline. So you must be punctual in your work. And also accountability. You see, today I'm doing 10 hours. So at the end of the day, what is the thing which you have turned out? That account should be there. It is not only for the students, including our teachers, including for me. So at the end of the day, I should question myself, what I have done today, how much productive work I have done, how much unproductive work has been done. See, this you have to calculate. And you satisfy with your own analysis or accountability what you have done at the end of the day. Unless we have the self-assessment of the output which we are going to do, we cannot improve anything. Because once you become the professional, there will not be many people to question you, but they will question in terms of different things, indirectly or directly. So that will reflect on your survival in the system. So therefore, self-accountability is most important. Discipline is the most important. I think, my dear students, you are going to be inculcate all these points which I mentioned now. With this, I must thank all the people who have done a wonderful job. And the last point, publications. Please don't go away without publications. Kindly ensure your publications in the high-rated journals, and it should be a model. And I also request Dr. Srinivas, kindly team-wise, you make what are the research outcomes which can be converted into a usable one, recommendable one for the day-to-day activities. Maybe there are some research outcomes that can be used by the industry, it can be used by the scientific community, it can be used by the farmers. So you can please, it can be used by the policymakers. So kindly make yourself some of the recommendations of this, theme wise and also utility wise, different stakeholders wise. I request you so that we can take it forward to effective utilization of these innovations and outputs. With this, thank you very much. All the best. Once again, thanks to Dr. Dikshit and also my other colleagues who have been part of this program in evaluations and screening of our students. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prasad ji, for providing such a great leadership to the university.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor, for delivering the presidential remark and your talk. Equally motivated the students as well as the faculty members of this UAS Bangalore and other guests. I hope that the inspiration from this Honorable Vice Chancellor will take the students to become the ambassadors of UAS Bangalore with additional soft skills and other qualities like the risk-taking ability, the professional maturity, discipline, and accountability. I once again thank Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Rajendra Prasad, for delivering the presidential remark. Thanks a lot, sir. So it's the time for thanking the people behind this event. A lot of, maybe in the front line, there are a few people, but in the back end, there are many people who worked. So it is important to acknowledge and thank the people who worked for this Science Week and Student Symposium. And also, it's the time to announce the most eagerly awaited, the Best Presentation Awards. For this, I invite Dr. Banu Prakash, the Technical Officer of Dean PGS. I invite Dr. Banu Prakash.
Am I audible, Bernard?
Yes, you're audible.
1 second, let me share the slides. Slides are visible?
No, slides are not visible. Please share your slides, sir.
Is it now?
No.
1 second, 1 second.
Maybe your co-host, East Coast.
File open ಮಾಡಿ ಬಾನು.
ಮಾಡ್ತಾ Is it now?
No, sir.
No.
Kindly check your.
ಶೇರ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇವರೇ ನೀವನ್ನ. ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಒಬ್ಬರೇ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ.
ಅದು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Dr. Benharlal, allow him to share.
He's already allowed. He's a co-host.
I think you can take somebody's help, Banu, from there.
No, it's there. It's Marappa is here. Everyone is here. So I'm doing it.
Benharlal, you have to allow.
Allowed. He's a co-host.
You have to allow me.
Some error is coming. I'll check it in. Share ಮಾಡಿ sir. You close the file again. Okay.
No, it's not coming up over here. The other pictures have to come over here.
When is coming?
Is it coming? No.
No.
You are a co-host. I think you should be in a position to share now.
Yeah. Share. This is the one.
I'll say.
Okay. I'll go there.
Sorry for the inconvenience, dear participants. There is some technical issue with one of the computers, and the sharing is being replaced to another computer. Please connect it with us.
Visible.
Yeah,
Is that okay, Bernard?
Yes, you're visible, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Sorry for the inconvenience which has happened now. So respected dignitaries, officers, faculties, and dear students. This is, of course, I wholeheartedly welcome you all for this final part of this USB Science Week 2021 PG Student Symposium. And we all know that there is a famous quote saying that the great leaders don't set out to be a leader. So they set out to make a difference. And it's not about the role or never about the role which case, but it will be always to the great goal that what we say. So I think now you are aware with whom I am referring for is none other than our dynamic and very ever enthusiastic Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Rajendra Prasad sir. Is the one who has provided us tremendous support in organizing this particular Science Week 2021. And because of him, the directorate could able to move across the border this time and conduct this Science Week very successfully. And on behalf of the university, directorate, and personal behalf, I thank firstly our beloved Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajendra Prasad sir, for making things happen in such a befitting manner for this year's USB Science Week 2021. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Banu. Thank you, all the dignitaries. Thank you so much.
The directorate thanks all the persons, all those key speakers who were alumni of the USB. Directorate acknowledged their expression and keen interest in their participation for making things happen in such a befitting manner. So that is, and we are immensely indebted by their participation. And we all know that to which departments and which sections they do belongs to and which batch they do belongs to. So from 1977 batch to 1984 batch, all the alumni were there to brief about their performances or their achievements to our young student minds. Now, the next is the captain of the team is more important and is more relevant in executing the thing. And it's our opportunity to have a very meticulous scientist as Dean PGS. It is my huge pleasure to congratulate and compliment our Dean PGS, Dr. N. Srinivasa sir, for his constant and consistent efforts in happening of this USB Science Week 2021. And the support exerted by our beloved Director of Education, Dr. K.C. Narayanaswamy, is significant to mention. And from the directorate end, we thank him for his wonderful support and encouragement that he has extended during this program. Directorate also thank Dr. N.B. Prakash, Dean Agri, College of Agriculture, GKVK, and all the other key officers who have helped and guided us in organizing this USB Science Week 2021 very successfully. Directorate also thanks all the external evaluators for sparing their valuable time to analyze our students' presentations with their crisp observations and critical analysis, which is our students will take it in the right spirits to incorporate while compiling their manuscripts. It's my duty to place on record about the services rendered by our own core team members. They are Professor Nataraj Karba, who has involved wholeheartedly day in and day out in happening of USB Science Week 2021, and also taking the responsibility of arranging the eminent key speakers, for which he has taken the help of Dr. R. L. Ravikumar, former professor and university head, Department of Biotechnology. Sir, your presence has been the biggest support in conducting the Science Week. Wish you will take this USB Science Week to the next level in the coming years. The other important members are Dr. Marappa, Dr. Benerlal, and Dr. Nagesh. See, they all have really toiled extremely very hard in executing the things. Though there were some hiccups, they could manage without much trouble. Directorate thanks each one of them for associating in happening for this year's Science Week. I thank all the coordinators and associate coordinators of the respective group, Dr. Professor S. Ramesh from GPB and Dr. B. Mohan Raju from Crop Physiology for the crop improvement, and Dr. A. Satish and Dr. B. S. Lalita for the crop production, and Dr. M. K. Prasann Kumar and Dr. Sumitramma for a plant protection group. And finally, we have Dr. Usha Ravindra and Dr. Ganesh Murthy for the social science and other groups for handling the respective technical sessions in a much befitting and efficient manner. At the same time, I take this opportunity to thank all those students who assisted the coordinators and associate coordinators as managers. Also, it is my duty to thank the moderators of the plenary sessions. They are Dr. Professor Srikant Murthy sir for the Science and Society, Dr. A. Mohan Rao for Excitement in Science, and Dr. S. Shyamulamma for today's opportunities in scientific agriculture. Directorate thanks Dr. K. M. Harnikumar, Professor and Head of Plant Biotechnology and Coordinator for the Agri Incubation Center of UASB and his entire team for effectively conducting the startup programs without any hassle. This time we had received nearly about 27 concepts for the presentations, which were evaluated by 3 eminent external experts. It is indeed scintillating to observe the extremely brilliant presentations made by our young students in spite of affected by COVID-19 pandemic severely in consecutive 2 years. The Directorate wholeheartedly congratulates and compliments each one of them for your excellent efforts, for your active and also active participation. Also wishes you all a bright future and commendable career in coming ahead. The support of the HODs and faculty members and other staffs in happening of UASB Science Week 2021 is really worth enough to acknowledge. Without their support, it wouldn't have been so successful. So I thank all the staff of our directorate for supporting and executing the team in completing the process. This time also because of pandemic, UASB Science Week 2021 was conducted through online, that too at the big level, which is being appreciated by other institutes. Wish that we will carry this supreme legacy of exploring the science in agriculture to a new height and glorifying the name of UAS Bangalore. So before I end up that particular thing, I need to thank the juries who have evaluated the startup, Dr. Satish Shivachandra, Dr. Balasubramanya, and Dr. Kumar Swami, who are also alumni of our university in analyzing the things. And finally, I thank one and all for all your support with the expectation of similar cooperation to the directorate in our postgraduate studies in our future assignments too. Finally, before I conclude, I'll take the opportunity to announce the 3 best presentations which have been done by the specialists in each of the group as decided by the external evaluators. This does not mean to say that the other presentations are not par with them. This is just a token of encouragement to the students. All the best for the presenters all the best presenters will be awarded by a certificate and also will be given a cash reward of ₹500 in the name of Mrs. V. Padma Sudha Memorial Prize, which was sponsored and instituted by Dr. N. Krishna Kumar, who was a retired DDG Horticulture of ICR, who is also an alumnus of this great university. The Startup Awards also will follow after the best presentation. Congratulations to all those who have succeeded, and the list is as follows. So the best oral presentations for the crop improvement group, the first one goes to Mr. Tinu Thomas with the chairperson, Professor N. Nataraj Karba, and the title of the presentation which he has made was Characterization of Bud Break Process in the Mulberry Morus alba. And the next best was considered as Chaitanya Galagi. She also belongs to Department of Crop Physiology under the chairmanship of Dr. B. Mohan Raju. The title of the presentation which she has presented was Optimization of In Vitro Androgenic Protocol for Development of Haploids. Can you mute, please?
Upasana, please mute your microphone.
Optimization of in vitro androgenic protocol for development of haploids and double haploids in an indica rice hybrid CARH4. And the next best presentation was recognized as Mr. Sandesh from Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding under the chairmanship of Dr. M.P. Rajanna. For the title of the presentation which he made was Assessing the Salinity Tolerance of Rice Genotypes for Germination and Early Seedling Growth. Moving on to the crop production, the best one was selected as Ms. Tuluja of Department of Agricultural Microbiology, who has worked under chairman of Dr. N. Umashankar. And the title of the presentation which she has presented was Influence of Marigold Flower Leachate and Plant Growth Promoting Microorganisms on the Growth and Yield of Potato. The next best presentation was Ms. Swallow Dorothy Masiga, Department of Forestry and Environmental Science, chairmanship of Dr. K.T. Prasanna. The title of the presentation was Characterizing the Livelihood Opportunities from Collaborative Forest Management, a comparative case of Uttara Kannada and MAU Forest in the Kenya. The next best presentation in the same category goes to Mr. Krishna Desai of Department of Agronomy, who has worked under chairmanship of Dr. Moodalagiriyappa. For the title of the presentation, what he made was Next Generation Technology for Nutrient and Water Management in Maize. Moving on to the crop protection, the best one was identified as Ms. Ratna, Department of Plant Pathology under the chairmanship of M.K. Prasanna Kumar. For the title of the presentation, Virulence Diversity in Xanthomonas axonopodis, Isolates on Pomegranate Variety CV Bagua. The next was also from the plant pathology, Srimati Aishwarya P. under the chairmanship of H.K. Ramappa. The title of the presentation was Studies on Seed Transmission of Urdbean Leaf Crinkle Virus in Black Gram. The next best presentation was made by Ms. Chandrasekhar. So M.K. Prasanna Kumar. Title of the presentation was Characterization of Acinetobacter Radio-Resistance, a new bacterial soft rot associated pathogen of tomato in India. Moving on to the next group is social sciences. The best presentation was recognized as Mrs. Tejasri, worked under chairmanship of KB Umesh. Title of the presentation, Can Diversification Be a Strategy Towards Commercialization of Agriculture? Evidence from Rural-Urban Interface of Bangalore. So the next best presentation went to the Agriculture Extension, and the name is Ms. Kavya Sri under the chairmanship of B. Krishnamurthy, Professor and Ed. The title of the presentation, An Analysis on Attitude of Farmers Towards Conservation of Groundwater in Agriculture. And finally, the last one is the name of the student is Ms. Laikuram Sarda Devi from Department of Food Science and Nutrition under the chairmanship of KG Vijayalakshmi. The title of the presentation, Effect of Dehydration Temperature on Nutritional Quality and Antioxidant Activity of Rosella's calyces. So this is what the presentation award is. Moving on to the next, which is the best startup presentations, which were categorized under the PG first. So the evaluation of startup concept by the PG students, the first place goes to the Flora Pharma concept, which was delivered by Amir Pasha and Raghavendra PK with a mentor, Dr. R. Mutturaju, Assistant Professor of Agriculture Microbiology, College of Agriculture, GKVK. The second place went to the concept, Customized Organic Fertilizer Cake for Potted Plants. The students were Varalakshmi V, Supriya M.E. and Kavya D. It was represented from the College of Agriculture, VC4 Mandya, and the mentors were Dr. S.S. Prakash, Deenagri, COA, VC4 Mandya, and Dr. Bhagyalakshmi, Assistant Professor of Soil Science and Agriculture Chemistry, VC4 Mandya. The third place was recognized by concept Vedic Flora Tech, presented by Sindhu PB, Vaishnavi, Maunika, Patibala, Vinuta, Yadagowda. The mentor was Dr. Usha Ravindra, Professor of Food Science and Nutrition, College of Agriculture, GKVK. Moving on to the next one with the UG students, the evaluation starting concepts. The first place goes to the group buying in agriculture, which was presented by Monish Pai and Hemant BA. And the mentor was Dr. Mahin Sharif, Assistant Professor, Agricultural Economics, College of Agriculture, GKVK. The second place goes to the Hossan students. It is for the concept on black soldier fly as a protein supplement for the livestock, and which was delivered by Gopal Krishna T, Purvika Gowda, Ankita, and Kushal Sagar. And the mentor was Dr. S. Raghavendra, Assistant Professor of Forestry from College of Agriculture, Assam. The third place went to the College of Sericulture, Chintamani, with the concept design and developing a low-cost solar-based automatic irrigation system in remote areas of Karnataka. And the students were Rakshita PB, Nayana SK, Nayana P. And the mentor was Dr. D.V. Naveen, Assistant Professor of Soil Science and Agriculture Chemistry, College of Sericulture, Chintamani. So with this, I conclude my vote of thanks and thank you and congratulate all the winners. So thank you one and all for this particular participation of this Science Week and encouraging us throughout the 4 days. And thank you one and all for participating till now.
Thank you, Banu Prakash, but I would take a prerogative of this session that I should read the names of the students who supported this Science Week and the PG Symposium continuously for all these 4 days. And totally around 10 students continuously supported, and I would say that without their support, we could not have done in a better manner, and even certain critical situation, they performed very immediately in a swift manner, they act and they could solve these issues. I'm happy to read their name, but I'm sure that I don't have the list of the people belongs to which department. Mr. Kiran, Mr. Basan Gowda, Mr. Gurunath Reddy, Nityasri, Ms. Maunika, Mr. Bharat, Mr. Rakesh, Ms. Lita, and Mr. Harish. I thank all my students, friends, for continuously supporting this Science Week. And this is the end of the Science Week 2021 and Student Symposium, but the symposium never ends and the science never ends. The science discussions, the deliberation, the debate will continue. And I hope all the students, those who participated in leaving the Science Week, will continue with the debate and the discussion with respect to the science. But for the Science Week as of now, we are saying bye. And the next Science Week 2020-22, we will see offline. Till then, we are breaking. Thanks a lot for kindly supporting and being with us. Thank you once again. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Manar.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, congratulations and thanks to all of you.
Thanks to Dr. Banu Prakash.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations, sir.
Dean PG Srinivas, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.